I mean the year everything happened, 2017 was actually the year that everything happened for me. I legit had so many ups and downs, and I kind of wanted to do a little year-end wrap-up video, just like Timothy Delgado, but like I thought I could just make this into a little film.
2015 was a great year for me.
You will see a different side of me in this film, not the loud kid my family and friends see. Okay, maybe a bit of that, but overall you'd be like, wow, Chris is like this? I ended 2016 with a reflective post on my Instagram. I was honestly really excited to begin 2017, and I really wanted 2016 to end badly. And if you don't know me, I'm one of those who believe in new beginnings and such. So I've been planning this video called Rejection Part 2. It's the second video too where I just get rejected by a bunch of things. It's honestly really stupid, but people liked it. So I decided to kind of hype up for it. But the day before I returned to school from Christmas vacation, I was awakened by a phone call that changed my whole perspective on life. Hello? On the other side of the phone was one of my closest friends. She was informing me that one of my best friends has passed away.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
I honestly remember like it was just yesterday. I immediately stormed out the house in minus 30-degree weather.
Last time I talked to you, you said you had...
Because it was a suicide, as a 14-year-old, it was hard mentally. You're always thinking what you could have done. And for the first few weeks, all you can think is what happened. The month from there was a lot of healing, crying, and counseling with my friends. I remember going to bed every night for a good month, like wondering what now. I had many nights up late crying. I remember walking into that funeral home and glancing down as I walked by the casket, and all I can remember is how blurry my vision was. This is the most broken I've ever seen our group of friends and my family ever.
You proud I made a promise that I'll smile like no tomorrow. I'll remember those years, I'll cherish those days. And if life is heavy, just lift all that weight from me. The tears that you cried, they'll fall out my eyes. And even if you're not around, I'ma hold it down for the rest of my life.
The final moment of emotions I had with this topic during a school event was when my other best friend and I made a speech at a grade 9 farewell. I practiced the speech a dozen of times, but the moment I got up there, I paused in the middle, and as I continued, you can hear me sound like I'm crying. The gym was completely silent. Now, I don't want to make this film all about all the down times. It just so happened my worst times were at the beginning of the year. But things get better, trust me. But as eventually time went on, things got a lot better. My group of friends were lit.
What the hell?
Where's our corpse when we came?
Freaking legend.
They were actually in a lot of my videos. Like Patrick was in the rejection videos, and a bunch of them were all in, a lot of them actually were all in my trash school projects that I somehow got 100% on.
Roar!
Sometime in March, my language arts teacher told my class about this film festival in our school district. Lots of my friends knew that I made stupid videos, so they obviously looked at me to see if I was going to do something. At the time, I felt like I needed to do something because I needed something exciting in my life. At this point, I didn't really think I was serious with making videos, so I wrote a script, filmed and edited, handed in, and got accepted. And on May 29th, 2017, on my mom's birthday, I had my first film festival ever, I guess you could say. And I brought like one of my closest homies too, so it was pretty fun.
This is home.
The film was me being based on like being reflective and wondering what is home, and it was called This Is Home. I honestly kind of cringed watching it, but people seem to enjoy the film, and that's all that really matters, to be honest. I actually won People's Choice. I was actually really shocked, but I was really happy that I actually got some recognition for me making a video. You know, I heard my fair share of down talk after winning the award from just a bunch of people around me, but I was happy regardless. I really didn't care. All during this time, I made a few projects. HYFR Central Jump Street will always be my favorite junior high project. It was a drama project and it was just really fun to make. It was cool how the word got around to some teachers and we played it like 3 times for people to see in like our little library. It was the last project I ever did at that school and it'll always be my favorite. And we made this project around May and June. After all of that, we had our junior high grad. It was genuinely the last time we could all legit just bond in a school surrounding because we had finals in a couple weeks. And grad was fun. Like I said, we made an emotional speech. We played Don't Stop Believing at our granddads after. As much as I wanted to leave junior high, it made me realize we were done pretty much. I went through a lot with everybody there, and I got accepted into a high school that all my friends aren't going to, so I knew I'd miss them a lot.
Your voice is still high after I took it like 5 minutes ago. All good.
Yeah, Chris! Gang, gang! Oh, yeah!
Alright guys, I just did my exam. I don't know how it went. It was alright, I guess, but we'll see. I'm not going to that school next year, so it's kind of sad, but you know, life changes.
After I did my final exams, after I left junior high, I went to Las Vegas, Nevada, United States of the Americas. Yeah, I was in Trump's land. I stayed on the strip. It was pretty lit, you know. My brother embraced me, which was really nice. You love me?
Chris, get out!
After the Vegas trip, after everything that happened, I moved schools. I'm now in high school, and I'm finally a big boy now. I admit, I was sad for a bit at first because my group of friends were in a different school, but it actually didn't take me that long to find a group of friends. I actually went from 300 something followers to around 500 in a couple of months just making friends, so that was cool. But obviously, as time goes on, you eventually start missing your old friends, and all the old jokes that we used to have. I actually went to their school because it was like a sports thing, their school versus mine, and it didn't take me that long to realize that life kind of split us up. It kind of sucks that we don't talk anymore as much as we used to, but you know, it's just life. But it's fine because I have a new group of friends and you know, we're all just growing up and that's just what happens. But if my old friends are watching this video, it's been a while. I miss you guys. We all have our own things going on right now, but we'll eventually cross paths. I actually released some videos in grade 10. I made this weird fake mayor ad video. I got some of my new friends involved, which was actually pretty cool. And of course, I had to include Patrick, and not just because he lives 5 minutes away from my house. When I posted it, a lot of my new friends actually watched it and then they would hype me up at school for it. That was probably the first moment I knew everything would be alright. Looking back on 2017, I realized how different my life was at the beginning. That's why I made this little film. I started feeling down, but I'm ending the year feeling better than ever. New school, new group of friends, new perspective, and a new attitude. Honestly though, thank you to everyone for this year. I know it sounds really cliche and I sound really overdramatic, but I want to make 2018 my year. Maybe I'll jump from 82 subs to at least 100, maybe.